Humans. Why is it always humans? Okay. Hold on, initializing. Taking the ducks to the pond. Now,
Prepare yourselves. Zach Walker is online now. I will find you, human. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning. I'm Zach Walker. This is X Variety Show. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's today, Thursday. Wow, what a late day. All right, we're gonna receive all real quick here, and then we're gonna accept. We're jumping on over to our game board, playing some Tarkov today. We're gonna reset our profit loss. to 000 for the morning. All right. And then we're going to just take a quick look at everything we got going on here. New Umaka. Should we put heads? Should probably put a helmet in one of these. There we go. All right. Keeping our options open and ready to go for what we've got. I need to unload. We're gonna wrap that right there. Might move this all over but one real quick here. There we go. Leave that there. Put that sprut there. Move these mags up because I think that was loaded with a big mag. Yep. Look at that. Let's check our ammo out real quick here. Peacekeeper level 1. Mechanic level 1. So I need to get loyalty level 2 to get PST GHZ. Okay. Let's look at our level. We need level 14, huh? Yuck. Let's go back and see I'm gonna spend some real time on this because I need to figure it out. So we need mechanic level 1, peacekeeper level 1, or prepper level 1. All right, so let's do that real quick. Let's start mechanic level 1. 20. That's not gonna happen. Mechanic level 1. Oh, it was 20. Peacekeeper or prepper. 15. We're gonna Peacekeeper is only 14. So hold on. We need to figure out so this is a 919 para. 9 by 19. Let's turn everything off. AP63. 7N31. PSTGHZ. All right, so let's roll back through here. So 9 by 19. ESO GHZ. Okay. That's not great, but it's what we've got. We got prepper there. How about mechanic? What's mechanic still? 9 by 19 green tracer. It's not even on here. Then the other one is Peacekeeper. ESO. 5 ACP. Okay, so we don't really want that. So we're gonna have to go PSO GHZ. We don't really want to spend dollars though, so we're gonna grab it from Prepper. I'm gonna buy 300 of them for now. We're gonna put them in our ammo. Great. There we go. Yeah, so we got that ready to go. It sounded a lot like a package. I'm gonna check out real quick. Oh, that was definitely a package. All right, we're back. All right, so we've got some extra stuff. We're gonna escape. We're gonna go in scav. We're looking for AP63, PBP, or PST GHZ. We're gonna do woods at 7 a.m. All right, let's go ahead and get. Okay, so let's play. Scenes. Picture in picture. Up in the corner here. There we go. All right, we got some chests going on here. All right, so let's talk about moving E4. Moved 1. D4.
Watching the stream and have leaves? You can use them in the chat box to get perks. Like making Zach dance. Badly.
Okay. Now we're going to go D1 to G4. Then check. Queen, no. That was a bad move for our queen, but that's okay. Neat. And we get out of this. Oh no, that was a queen. We're losing a lot of pieces right now. We've all looked forward here. We're going to push forward. It says it's a blunder, but I think we're going to be okay. Let's split camp because let's check. So why don't we move here? Then we'll split. Create check. Okay, so hold on. Move there. Check. Then forced take. Then we can move into check. Then we can lock it off. Safety. Oh. Here we go. Let's turn the Tarkov night filter off. What we got? We got 4. We got 5. We're going to leave this Suela here because that's a good one if we can get out. Let's find out what time it is. 8 minutes left. Power's already on. This is a late game. Shouldn't have to worry about too many PMCs. Getting junk here. That was a nice CPU. People were already here. The chance of me finding anything of like value in these is very low. I'm gonna check it anyway. Right. Let's roll back out the back door here. Alright. So we're really not going to find anything of value. So we're just going to run over towards Railway and try and get out with what we've got. It's a decent kit. We've only got 6 minutes to get out. It's a pretty late drop to be dropped into the raid this late. Let's imagine that I even had half a shot at getting in and grabbing something. I would be too heavy to get to the exit. This is literally just maybe I can find a dead body on the way to extract sort of run. And I have to be careful not to exhaust myself, otherwise I'm gonna have a rough time getting to extract. I think I need that one MP133 part. Oh my god, Jackwit. Jackwit. How are you?
Hello there.
Hello there. I'm doing good. I got spawned into a raid with only like 8 minutes left to go, and I was a long way away from the extract, so essentially I am just working my way to extract as fast as possible and hoping to run across a dead body somewhere between here and there to get some loot. The problem with coming into raids this late is everyone... No, I don't. That's the thing, like, I'm only stopping at the most advantageous places I can. I only have 3 minutes to get out before the server shuts down and I lose everything. So, I'm just going straight to extract as fast as I possibly can. And the problem with coming into raids this late is that it's more likely that I'm going to run across a PMC at the exit when there's only 3 minutes left on the server. You can. Okay, that guy's getting out, so lucky him. So he'll be out by now after all that shooting. So I'm just hoping beyond any reasonable hope that I can get there before anybody else does. And I can get out with this loot without getting shot. Like that was, yeah. I didn't have very much time to loot things. Yeah, I was only in for 6 minutes and there was only 2 minutes left on the clock. So I got some okay loot, honestly. But it honestly, I didn't have enough time to get anything of any sort of value, really, if you think about it. Like, I just got what I came in with, essentially. And a couple little things here and there. We got some new armor. It's fine. New Shanka here. Knife. A VB backpack, a TN rig, and a bandage. So, I mean, it wasn't the greatest, we'll say, but it's what we got. All right, so let's check it out real quick here. Let's see what's on this gun. Nothing really that we need. Okay, so we got that unloaded. We're gonna just disassemble this gun. Okay, so we got that disassembled pretty good. Now, we're gonna open up and then we're gonna look at the things we need. Okay, we don't need this. We already have the ROC6 and the TBL. We need a GK2 and an RK, a GK2. So we just need a GK2, technically, and the MP133 rail. Mechanic level 1 barter. What is it that I need to barter for? The MP3 rail, this. Oh, I can do that now. Okay, so I got that. So we're going to put this on the gun that we're putting together. Then we're going to put this on. And then we're going to put this on. So now what we need is the GK02, which is Jaeger loyalty level 2, unless we can find it somewhere. And Jaeger loyalty level 2 is at level 15, so we've got a little bit of time, unless we can find a GK02 adapter. Okay, so let's go ahead and sell this off and see what our profit is for the day. I'm gonna go Jaeger. Woof. Hold on. Hold on. Zach is getting ahead of himself. All right, so we're gonna put our rubles in our AVS. Do the 1 ruble trick.
YouTube. You will subscribe to Zek's channel. It's free.
Free and mandatory. All right, let's sell this stuff out. 1, 2, 3. We've got a couple videos spooling up onto YouTube as we speak. They should go on at midnight. Just to make sure that everything is processed well with them before I put them up. 1, 2. Not bad. Then we're going. Let's go skier first. Good. Then we're gonna go prepper. And then we're gonna go defense to get rid of this piece that we can't sell. There we are. Looking pretty good. All right, let's check our tasks real quick. Eliminate scavs on woods. Oh, yeah. So we turned in the other first aid kit. Now we only need one more of those. Blah. All right, let's go ahead and let's just use scavs on woods, I suppose. We got lots of things we need still. PMC next, woods. We're gonna do woods at 9 a.m. We're gonna go. And everybody takes backpacks, so I think we're okay. So we're gonna go in. Jackwit, how was your day? I was going through my Mastodon and that I got set up, and I found that I was actually able to read a guy's post about looking for vegan food, vegan kebabs. He was used to get vegan kebabs at a place called Danny's under the bridge in a really long worded town. But he can't do it anymore or something, or it's getting too expensive there, I think is what he said. So he was looking for vegan options for kebabs in his town. It's like a Twitter substitute. Like it's like a decentralized Twitter substitute. So like, I picked a Mastodon instance where it's that is set up in. Yeah, he's in Norway. That was the point. The Mastodon instance I chose was a Norwegian one. So basically that way I could practice. Checkmate. Hold on. Okay, so I know everything is getting crazy expensive here, power, food, and everything. And of course, that rent's going up it messes with you when you don't have that much to begin with. But I guess that's what the same around the world. Yeah, exactly. You have to check up on this Mastodon then. It's okay. I think the one that I joined was let me see here. Mastodon.babb.be. But he says, let me see, you ready? Vi har en kebabstådag har jobb. Det det som var inspiration till var.be. That's the instance of Mastodon. Har der tips om gode kebab i Oslo som kan bestilles og som tilbyr veganska varianter og vi pleide å bestille fra Dana Bakery under bra til Forkingsbaken, men det ble for dyrt i det siste. Yeah, exactly. How the heck am I? It was great practice for me, and I actually figured most of it out without using translation too. So I was like, yay. Yep. And that's why I've picked this Mastodon. And then there was one, he did one about the tram arrived in the city he's in, and it hasn't moved since, and he didn't realize you could get so many trams lined up in this area. And then his next update was, oh, it's moving now. That one I had to translate a lot more of because I didn't understand the word tram, but once I got the word tram, I was pretty much able to figure out quite a bit of it. It really is good practice, and it's amazing how much I actually understand with just the few words I know. Yeah, exactly. Trick. Right, trolley. We technically would call that a trolley, but it translates to tram. They have all the fancy transports. Yeah. So I was just like, yay. But like it's fun when I'm looking at it and I don't understand everything, but like then I get a keyword and I look at that keyword. There's a person up there. Like right there. They're crossing right now. And I take that keyword and I can back read all of the post and learn more off of the keyword that I figured out. It's really nice. And it's like, sometimes I feel like I'm kind of treading water when I'm learning Norwegian because I'm not going very far, very fast. But then I realized that, like, because I'm going slow, I'm actually getting good at it. You know what I mean? Like, whereas, like, I'm not absorbing a lot of your language, but what I do know, I know very well. And you can guess the meaning of the rest of a sentence. You do that when Jam is talking. There's often half of the sentence you understand the words of, and you fill in the blanks. Probably not the right words all the time. That makes sense, but it's all about meaning. Like, even with English, like, it's all about meaning. Yeah, I figured, like, if I can bring myself up to a child's level of understanding your language, then I can at least have half an idea of what's going on around me. And then after I get there, then I can understand when people get excited and they're talking in Norwegian while we're doing things. I remember that guy was in front of me, so I'm trying to, like, soft walk my way through here until he gives up his position. He might be halfway across the freaking map by now, but... But I think it's nice, and it really does help going into the Norwegian Mastodon instance, because you don't have to speak Norwegian in it. So sometimes he speaks in English and sometimes he speaks in Norwegian, and then I can get an idea of how he puts his sentence structure together when he's coming through. And then I got, like, the kebab one was an interesting, where I was reading it and I was like, I understand this and I know that word's kebab even though I haven't learned it. And, like, because of how close some of the words in Norwegian are. Oh yeah, it's no. Okay, so it's okay, I wouldn't click that because I don't know where that goes, but that's the instance. Oh, actually, that's it right there. Yeah, go ahead and click that. That's the right one. Like, I just hovered over it and it says exactly what I thought it would be. So that's exactly what it is. So basically, he said that they made their mastodon about shish kebabs. So, or whatever, like, the link of their thing was inspired by shish kebabs. So I don't know if that's real or he's just joking, because I don't have any context of Norwegian humor. So yeah, it's really nice. They're actually a very nice group of people who are all in tech, actually, Jackwit, so you'll probably get along with them because you're in tech. That fight's real. I don't like it. I'll let them fight it out, and then I'll come and take the spoils of war later.
join the Leafwalker Discord here. Then tell me where to find the humans.
Right. So like I don't know that was way close. I do not want that. I do not want that smoke. You're officially in Mastodon. Nice. Yep. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Reloading. Okay, so now I need to figure out how to find you and follow you. Yay! Alright. So I need to be emphatically cautious going this way because there was a lot of gunfire up here. You're Jackwit as usual, right? Let's see. Yeah, but I still don't know how to actually follow people. At Jackwit. Is your picture an elephant? Oh, you added me. Jackwit, yeah, your picture's an elephant. Nice. So now I'm following you back. See, you're very good at this. You're very good at tech. Me, it was taking me a little while to figure it out, but we're good. Yeeks! I'm pushing the edge of this map right now. Wow. Having a pretty rough day here. All right. Now we're coming around. Yeah, so I figured that would be, since I was going to join the Mastodon anyway, I figured joining the Mastodon that will give me practice at learning Norwegian is probably the best one to join. Yes, because as from what I could see, he is part Brazilian, part Norwegian, so his... Crap. That was rough. No way. Wow. I ripped him up and he still beat me. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get some extra healing. We'll get some extra experience from healing up. No big deal. GG. But anyway, whatever. So what do you mean by not stable? Is he just, does he have a different accent or is he not quite getting it right? There we go. Hmm. Half mask there. Interesting. So he's a lot more like me. Yeah, I think he's like dual citizen. So I think he lives in Brazil or and is going to college in Oslo. It's hard to tell. All right, here we go. That it's like when we get emails with people trying to trick us to give us the password information. You can see by their misspellings of some words that's no, it's totally a scam. Ah, I see. That makes sense. I'm all right. Let's hold off on this. Let's go into our scav run. That's so good. Cool. That's good to know that I should be like, you know, a little more cautious. That's amazing. But that makes sense. All right. Now we're gonna play another game with Scaredy Cat Bot. All right. So we're gonna play E4. E4. E5. Queen trade. Check. Pull back. support. Throw that there. Okay. That could get taken. We don't want to do that. We'll call that a blunder. Because it is. That's bad news. We'll block the pawn's advance. That's a blunder. I'm going to pop onto the inside here. All right. Gonna start walking my way up. Great. Trying to like figure this out, Jackwit. Check. Forced play. Check. Okay, we're in. This is where things are. Oh, we got a morphine! Yay! We can get that out! Yay! 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 6. If we can get that out, that's a good. It's a good quest item. Let's see what time it is. It's early. Let's get the power on so people don't come here. Power's already on. So let's not rush. All right, we're checking everything. But with the power on, it's likely somebody else has already checked everything. that a video card? No, it's a broken LCD. Oh my god, I would have been so pumped. Let's get out of here. All right, let's go ahead and go through here. Got a lot going on. Calicac. 5. I love this gun, by the way. Still check what we got going on here. Nothing. I need to get around this corner and hidden as fast as possible. Alright, we're working our way through. Trying to get some stamina. We're gonna come around this corner and this could be the end of us right here. Nope. Not yet, so we're gonna run through here. See what we get here. Hey, we're getting stuff. That's good. We could use that Ishkra. Nice scope. Quiet. We're not in a bad spot. I doubt we're gonna make it out. But bolts. Hey. Bolts are nice. Alright, let's see what we can get. I'm gonna try and walk this like low road here. My hope is that most people are going to be so focused on going in to get loot that I'll be able to get out with these things. But you never know. There's always a couple. Oh, dang it. Jacko it. Going so like careful through here. Let's see what we can find here.
It's over 9,000!
Adismetis just resubscribed for 18 months. 18 baby.
We're gonna do some 18 jumping jacks, baby. All right, Odie, here we go. We're gonna do 18 jumping jacks in just a minute here as soon as we get out of this raid. Oh my god.
Hello there.
Hello there, Odie. How are you today? Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Commander. Don't do it. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Okay. You've used all your sounds now. Okay. So, we got some tape. Got caloric B. I'm gonna put that in here. Then we've got AI2 will go in there. We got morphine for the quest. That's gonna get turned in. Hydrate. Cap, we're gonna put some bolts in here. We've got Iskra for the quest. Duct tape up here. We got flechette. Stock. A splint. We got ES lamp. We've got plenty of those already, so we're gonna pop that out. We've got a pish. This is my favorite cheap gun. The PPSH. It's my favorite little cheap gun. You found one more sound. You can read this later, but I thought America had lost it yesterday. They kept going on in Norwegian news that you were not able to choose a speaker in Congress. Or this problem is speaker. If we think we are hearing Norwegian, is that speaker, which is nail. So it was a bit busy. I thought you guys had trouble deciding some kind of default nail type or something. More time later to think, and you understood it all. Yeah. So. Yeah, there's a lot of angst going on in Congress. It's lovely. The party that governs is doing so well. They're so amazing and awesome that they can't, agree with themselves on who they want as their Speaker of the House, so. That should be fun. Ha ha ha. Nice. Okay. That's a good pun. Alright, so we've got another knife and a bandana. So we've got everything off of our scav. They could help themselves by just voting as a party, but they've chosen to fracture themselves into two and not vote together to give themselves their own speaker, so that's their own consequences. Like, yes, Jackwit did just join Mastodon today, so that was fun. Now I have a Jackwit friend in my Mastodon instance. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn in. I could try that. It's a terrible quest. Okay. Then what did I get? I got Iskra, so it's Jaeger, I believe. Oh, we already got all the iskras turned in. Oh, it's just food. Yay for food. Okay, so then... Ooh, alright. Mastodon is a Twitter replacement, Odie. Alright, so we got 1 ruble. Let's go ahead and sell this stuff off. Traders, you'll start with Jaeger. We're going to sell 2 Jaeger. Boom, boom, boom. Then we're going to go from Jaeger to Proper. We're going to go from Proper to Mechanic. To Ragman. And we're going to take this morphine and shove it in this little lovely spot over here. There we go. Yep, that is the server for the Oslo Mastodon. So it's really nice. So 20,785. We're going to add that to our profit for the day. Let's back over here. 17 minutes on our scav. We haven't healed yet. So let's go ahead and heal all here. Boom. Now goes some experience. Let's go ahead and see if we can find another kit to do heal all from. Why don't we do this car kit? So we've healed all. So let's go ahead and check our character's health. We are in good shape and ready to roll. We're going to go woods at 1400. Let's go back to our tasks and see. Yeah, we do have a shootout. We still have to eliminate scavs. All right, so we're good. Oh, yeah. Mastodon is also a heavy metal band. They're okay. They're not great, but they're okay. My friend Jordan, Mega Crane, when he's on here, he likes Mastodon as a band. The state of Britain. We have to do some jumping jacks. 18 jumping jacks. Okay, here we go. 18 jumping jacks. Ready? Good job. No problems. Yeah, you do have to be mentioned more in the stream, Little Walker. All right. There we are. Loading loot. We got back just in time. Whew. The state of Britain. All right. Well, that was our jumping jacks for
Yes, you will join us. One way.
That was our 18 jumping jacks for Odie's lovely 18 months of being a sub. Amazing. Yeah. The royal Rumble. William versus Henry. At the Superdome Sunday. You did miss them, Nody. You missed them. I did them. Maybe Jackwit can clip them. Not lying. Watches. Prince William takes out the king and takes his rightful place on the throne. King of the ring. Yeah, they are. But you know. I know. The spare or whatever it is. Fucking awesome. I know, right? That's great. Jackwit, very fluent. Ooh. Okay. The heck? Crappy spawn is crappy spawn. Crappy. Yeah, I wasn't managing his stamina very well. Plus, my basic kit puts me really close to overweight before I ever pick up any inhaler on the flea market. Oh shit. How did that guy not fucking see me? Oh my god, what is it? I need to back out of here. There's too much going on in the sound. Too much. I'm gonna rotate out of this. Yep. Call me less incompetent. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit here, Odie. Where the hell is our stash? It's like right here. I always... What was that? Alright, seriously, I'm just at the wrong bush, I think, maybe? How am I missing this? Seriously missed this like 6,000 billion times. I'm too tight. I think it's over here, maybe? There it is. Leech. Spark plug in the tube. Suppose it's better than nothing. There we go. It's not a good escape, but at least we got some items we need. Alright. Yikes. Eight. Figure eight. Eight. Alright. Okay, so we'll put the master tools in here again. That's 2 master tools. Broken LCD there. And we've got a spark plug that we put in here. Got some duct tape. Move the 2 pox rams down. Tape over. Duct tape up. Tape up. Got bolts. There we go. We got a tube. A tube. Move the sodium over. Put the tube there. There we go. Then we've got some bleach. Put the bleach there. Move it next to the drain cleaner, maybe. Cool. Now, we are going to take the splint and sell the splint. We've got a bulb. So almost everything for this run was basically... Okay, buddy. Alright, almost everything for this run was non-profit. Because it was just a rough run. We are going to go ahead and sell off the splint to Therapist for 1,869. We'll add that. Okay, 9, 8, 8. There we go. Okay, so we need toothpaste. 2 orthodonts. Okay. So there we go. We've got everything we need there. We're gonna roll back into our next scav run, I think. No, we've got 2 minutes left. So I guess we go back in as a PMC? Or do we wait it out? Well, what do we got down here that we need to work on? We need to repair this. I guess it won't let me repair that. We've got to repair the Untar. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. We'll move our SKS over here. So we've got our guns ready to roll. Pretty much. All right. So that's good. Let's check back in over here. 57 seconds left to go. Is this all? Do we need all this? Yes. Let's we'll probably get desperate enough to run empty here pretty soon, but not yet. 20 seconds on our scout. Um, 16. There we go. We're in. Loading up. Let's go ahead and grab our chess game back. It thinks I don't know what to do. I do. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Ooh. That was bad. Oh, we are in trouble. Boom. There we go. Nice castle. Right, move there. We can take. No, we can't. I think I do take this trade. Split the king. Oh no. That was bad, bad. I'm in trouble. Trouble, trouble. Okay, he took the pawn. Alright. Nah, this is where I just concede. I lost that quite a while ago. Ross. We got rid of his queen. Here we go. What do we got, oh, a hawk. Got lots of chainlets. We're gonna get all this. Too bad chest doesn't have an undo button. No, it makes me learn. Like if I just don't, if I never make the mistakes, I'll never figure out not to do them. All right. All right, we're that battery. Huh. We have a car battery. We found a car battery. Oh, you always get used to be able to take a move back when you're playing with your grandpa. You hate to hear that on our way out. Someone right outside.
Да они вообще все молодцы, пидоры!
All right, here we go. Do not jack it. I don't like it, Jackwet. Do not like it. You know, one of these days we're gonna figure out how to get like a heart rate monitor. And you're gonna see that even though I look calm, that actually my heart rate is blasting. Yeah, the fishing guy had one. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, My gosh. Let's get on out of here. That would be so much fun. Yeah, even for normal games, it would be fun. Yeah, absolutely. Like, you have to remember, like, my heart rate is probably all over the place most of the time. um, and since it's wireless, like, you get to see my heart rate while I'm doing the exercises too. All right, so I believe we have a car battery already. My gosh. Yeah, there we go. 3 chainlets. My gosh. We've almost filled up our scav pack here. All right, let's move. Start with Jaeger. Selling down Jaeger. Then we're going to go to Skier. Then we're going to go to Proper. I'm going to check this for a GK2. Put that on there. Go. Then is Jacko doing chess stream tonight? What do you mean? No, like I've been doing chess as I go into the games, Odie. And disassemble. Nerd. Yeah. It's just to keep it light. All right. Skier. Proper. There we go. So that's a total of 48,970. So we're going to add that. Nope. There we go. And if you ever beat me in chess, Jackwit, you know, honestly, Jackwit, it's likely that that's true. All right. Oof. 6 a.m. Woods. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's quite a accusation there, Mr. Metis. Quite an accusation. Hans. Somebody's talking about Hans. Wow. Wow, the jaccusations. The jaccusations just keep on coming. Where are we? We're up north. I don't like this. Star shapes louder than gunshots. Yeah, I don't even. It's so weird. Gunshots, like you can really quickly pick out what direction they're coming from, but how far away is like, ugh. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Nada. Oh my god. We are having a rough day. Not a fan of the grenades. I could probably make it down this way. I need to be careful not to go too much further than this, though. Start getting shot from the side snipers. Most of what I'm trying to achieve on these runs is to raise my scav karma so that my scav runs aren't so few and far between. So as long as I get out alive, I didn't pick up any loot. I heard one grenade. After that, I haven't seen or heard anything from this compound. And then there were shots. Dang. My luck is like really low right now. Are we getting? Are we getting some ammo at least? Some PRS ammo. Hey, we got something out, even if it's useless. Alright, let's at least steal the car. Maybe we'll get in a fight here at the car. There we go. Alright, so we got some scav karma. Alright, we're gonna wait for the game to let us back in.
Zach is probably too old for Instagram, but you are not? Yes, come join us on Instagram, Leafwalker.
Where do I even go? I think I go here. Okay, so we made it out now. Okay. Let's go back. Character. We got some PRS ammo out. Ooh. Alright. And then we're gonna go ahead and go into our food and water. We're gonna eat some MRE. And we're gonna drink some water. That should give us a little bit of a boost there. What other tasks do we have? 2 minutes. We're just gonna run again. That was a bad place to start. So let's see if we can get a better spawn. right, here we go. I want to see how that happened. Bad. That's how it happened. Go. We got a found check here whenever we want one. We'll take it. There we go. So put him in check. Can't really defend. We'll start taking pieces. I missed a win. Okay. Just gonna go get a queen. That sucks. That's my bad. We're in game. We're in game. Hey, Peace Lock. Ooh, way to die, bro. I'm gonna take that pox ram. I'm gonna ram it right up there. Hello, hello, P-Slack. Doing good. I'm gonna hide right here for just half a second. There we go. My brah. Out here getting himself killed. That man just took a full-on shot from a landmine. He's probably up there healing himself right now. I had to heal both my legs. Yeah, Odie's probably off eating food, waiting to hear his name. Or cheating food. Jackwet. Yes. You can ask Hans Niemann. Was a reflex response. It didn't make any sense. Odie was poking fun at Hans, the chess prodigy. Yes. Speaking of cutting, chopping, and preparing, I don't have any sponsors this week. Strange. But Jackwet, the food waste still exists. It's just not in your house. Like somebody's still chopping, cutting, and peeling the food. I am still getting food boxes that I'm not sponsored to talk about right now. But I do like them. I wish I was sponsored again by them. It'd be nice. I didn't get anything out of it though, because nobody from the US signed up, so not sure that that is worth their time, but you know, we will see.
О, хера себе! Пацан готов!
Is that a real scav?
Прямо берцы!
Broke my arm. That hurt just a little bit. Why, thanks, Odie. Oh, it was Jackwit, but same idea.
Members of the Church of Orthodox Gamers,
Oh my god.
press F to pay respects.
That's awesome. Checkmate. Okay. Philosophy tube. Press F to pay respects. I got a pox ram out.
All your Prime subs are belong to us.
Let's see what we can get for that. So, the therapist. Pox ram is worth 12k. Yay. It's not worth my whole kit. But it's worth 12k. Much better. And then we're going to go straight to Jaeger. And then we'll go to mechanic to sell these bullets off. So 13k total. We've technically made more money than we did yesterday, but it doesn't feel as good because we've lost guns. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we've got our reset there. There we are. I'm gonna do one. Oh, my character is heavily wounded. I did that on purpose, though, so that I could heal him. Get experience for healing. Looking pretty good now. Let's run this scav run, and then we'll call it a day. Yikes. Okay. All right, we're going again against Scaredy Cat. We're going to go D5. Oh, we don't get to start. Gonna roll there. Yeah. I'll do queen for queen. Being super aggressive. Check. Good. Move forward. Walking. Pushing. Take. Then this is getting pretty rough now. This is where we just walk in here. They're gonna go there. They didn't. I'll take. Move forward. Move up. Take. Take. Back to neutral position. Push. Push. Oh, that's checked. Okay. Well. Step forward. Lock. Check. Then check. Check. Great. Yikes. Rough, but we're loading loot, so we'll be in a second. All right, here's our goal to try and get any other sort of loot out. That would be nice. Here, a diary. Our health skill just went up. We're gonna see what we can find here. Okay, we got that.
О, ништяк, шкура цела, уже неплохо.
My God. Okay, we're going together with this guy. We're gonna do some. You have an idea key, bro. Oh, Jackwit.
А вот тут мой корефан точно бывал. Понял.
If there's anything we can take on here, not really much. That was all about. Not sure. So bloody late here. You like blurb? That was you? I thought it was just somebody doing something crazy. Oh crap, we're at the front of the store. It's just...
Это что за хрень?
Definitely people here. I'm probably gonna die, but that's okay. My gosh. People bought Overlord. See the bodies.
Wake up, Sam. City. Weeping.
See if we can get anything out of here. Duct tape. Alright. Rough day, brah. Been a pretty rough scav run here. Haven't found much of anybody or anything, even though we've taken a lot of risk. Guess that's another fellow scav who got shot there. Don't have a lot of time left. trying real hard to get some value out of this run, but just keep coming up short. We're just gonna have to roll our way out of here. Minutes left. Not there. Server's just about to shut itself off here. We are just gonna walk out with almost nothing. Like Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, so we got a knife. It's another step towards our... Hey, another step towards our gun. We only need one more knife. An empty scav vest. Diary, that's good. Duct tape is good. Some SB 3x4s. Another empty scav vest to sell, and a respirator. The pillbox is, it's not terrible. What's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just slightly worse. Like I could go like sorting table, pillbox into the sorting table, belt rig into pillbox in. And that gives me slightly more space in this area for things and stuff. But really it's not all that great. We got a beanie to sell. We got Taw's to break down and sell, and the bell to break down and sell with the ammo, and a bank robber. So all in all, we went through the whole mall and really didn't see much of anything worth looting. Welcome back, Odie. We're about to shut it on down here. I'm gonna get the final tally of our profit, and then we'll call it a day. My gosh. More jumping jacks? I'm not doing your jumping jacks after I already did your jumping jacks. You can go back and look at it on VOD. I did. Oop. Okay. So then we're going to disassemble this. Got the whole thing disassembled here. And then we're going to take our rubles. We're going to grab 1 ruble. There we go. And now we're going to sell So let's go ahead and start off. We're going to start with Jaeger, the man who is the hardest to sell to. We're going to drop the rigs with him. Then we're going to roll over to the Ragman to get rid of the things that only the Ragman will buy. Then we're going to jump over to Skier. Then we're going to then we're going to drop off into Prepper. Then we're going to go to Mechanic. Mechanic won't buy that. So we'll go to Fence to drop off the final pieces of the gun. There we go. And that should be our final tally for this run. So we got 59,075. So we'll add that to the collective. 59,000. And 75. There we go. 264K today. Not a bad day overall. Boop, 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 boop. Peace Slack, Odie, Jackwit, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was a lovely day of being Timmy and Tarkov. We didn't really do very much of... I mean, we gained value. We did pretty good. We're working our way towards stuff. We pulled in a lot of good items for quests that are going to come up down the line. Thank you, Jackwit. Tusen Talk. All right. With that, we're going to shut down. Have a good day, and I will see you all next week. Take it away, evil bot overlord.
You can run, Leafwalker, but you cannot hide. I will find you, human. I am your overlord. Have a good day. For now.